1, 2, 3, 4.
This is Vaughn here. Vaughn Klaus in the house, as they say. And this is, well, I'm going to call this Road to Comic. Or should it be Path to Comic? See, I can't even decide on a title. We'll figure that out. Don't worry. But let me just tell you, this is about my past in making comics because I want to go back to my roots, so to speak. I'm making a comic right now. I really want it to be the best thing I've ever made. And so you get reflective sometimes. You think about, like, well, what got me here? Where did I go? Where have I been? What have I made? And I realized that since I was 9 years old, I've been making comics. Now, I didn't stick with just making comics. If I had, I might be completely professional right now, like through the roof. But I might, or what I did was I meandered between making comics and then I would break off and not do them for a while and then I'd come back. Comics are the mistress I always come back to, I realized. And that's important to note. If that's what you're doing in your life with something, that's probably something you need to stick. There goes a cat. There's something you probably need to stick with, right? There's something that you need to, maybe if that's your siren's call. Answer it. Stop. Don't be like me. Don't be an idiot. Anyway, so I wanna take you guys with me. Let's go back into my past. This is a vat of a bunch of stuff that my mom kept for me in a basement somewhere, which is also where I live, bro, because I'm a total incel. No, just kidding. I live in a pretty awesome house. But this is where all of my art stuff was. Well, not all, but just some. One of many. There's one right there too of my art supplies. What the? Jasper likes it, and we're gonna go through this. And we're gonna find this book, hopefully, and we're gonna analyze, like, what did I make when I was 9? What were my influences? It's good to do this sometimes, guys. If something influenced you, go back to what it was and recapture that feeling of excitement. What ignited you to create? Because what inspired you, and you will find an endless source of inspiration. So here we go. It's just, oh god. Okay, we found it right away. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Oh man. There's a signed drum head from Typo Negative. Peter Steele. Rest in peace. Yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Stuff I've drawn over the years. But yeah, we found it. This is what I was looking for. This is freaking awesome. Alright. Let's pull this out. And let's see what we can see. So this, my friends, this is the first comic book I ever made. I can't believe I'm holding it still. I can't believe it made it through everything. This comic book was drawn on heavy sketch paper and then Xeroxed because as a kid, I didn't really understand the concept of inking. I thought I would be too clever for the system and I would just Xerox it and it would give it the dark lines it needed. I don't know if that was brilliant or just, me being a dumb kid who doesn't know any better. I mean, I didn't really ink, did I? Oh, maybe I inked that title. It's called Pistol Possum and Gang. Look how I know how to spell pistol so well. About obviously a badass possum with a big old pistol, and there on his right is Radical Rabbit and then Danger Dog. So we got some really cool characters, and obviously they've been inspired by the Ninja Turtles. I'm 9 years old. I believe it's like 1986, 89 at the most. Like it's like 86 maybe. And so like I sat down and I made this, and it's I can't believe I made this. And what I did was I looked at Ninja Turtles, and they inspired the hell out of me. And I'm not talking like goofy pizza slinging like surfboard dude boy Ninja Turtles. I'm talking about the Primo, Eastman, and Layard's original Turtles. So yeah, I mean, check this out. I don't know why, but like I had to be a period piece, even though it's like a dog wearing a hat. I think it says 1941. We've been looking for Possum for weeks and nothing. But what if he's still alive? So the Ninja Turtles, as you can see, taught me to do these angry eyes and that mouth, that beautiful curved mouth that has a lot of expression, and then the rounder eyes. Like, it taught me things before anyone else did. Hi, Danger Dog. What's wrong? Oh, I know. Possum. Yes. We can go look for him. And then the freaking rabbit just lights up. And he's like, meet me at 9. I don't know why I circled 9. It just felt really really important. So yeah, they're looking for Pistol Possum. They're trying, and this shot right here, you can tell is taken from a Ninja Turtles panel, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Like, take from panels you love. Don't copy or trace, but take what worked about them and make them work for you. I guess this looked cool to me, and I think as a 9-year-old kid, like, it works. I mean, it looks decent enough. Possum's all tied up, these freaky lizard guys. And then they have these fights, you know? Radical Rabbit flips and throws knives. Danger Dog's just kind of the muscle. And he goes crazy and he beats the hell out of this dude. I think I went a little too far. Let's blow this joint. That's totally a Ninja Turtle panel. Like, that's... as I look at this, it's really kind of a trip because I'm like flashing back to like these panels from actual books that inspired me. Thanks, guys. Of course, this is a brilliant, beautiful, perfect binding, as they call it in the industry. Just kidding. It's just a kid with a stapler not knowing where he's stapling things. So, you know, you get that great binding. So now the bad guy's running away with all the money, of course. Bad guy robbed a bank. And let's go. Get in the car, chase him. Possum shows he knows what's up. 700 miles per hour. He flies off a ramp. And he's not going down without a fight, that's for sure. Radical Rabbit, that was close. They kicked the gun out of his hand. You're under arrest. Anything else to say but never. Book him. And then they throw a saw through and he gets out. The end. This is totally a Turtles panel. To be continued. So yeah, this was my first comic book I ever made. And I'm just so glad I could share this with you guys. I just thought it was kind of neat. It's something to reflect on as I work on my comic now, Monster M.D., that I'm going to put on Indiegogo in May. I hope you guys will check that out. Look at this. Character designs, man. No wonder I like character designs so much. When I was 9 years old, I was doing character designs. That's better than what I can do now in some way. Like, this is a trilogy. Like, here's book 2. And, like, look, check this out. Let's pull out book 2. There's book 4. Okay, it's not a trilogy. I started book 4, but I didn't finish it. Here's book 2. Look at this. Okay, the art got a little better. He's kind of got a smoking dingling, but it's better, right? I never Xeroxed this and colored it like I did the other one. Look at this panel. See, I'm just adding the shadow to the bandanas around their eyes. I'm studying Ninja Turtles. Find something you adore and do what they're doing. Do what makes you attracted to that comic, okay? It'll help you. And it doesn't matter how old you are, man. You could start making comics. I was 9 years old and I made this. So, it looked like I'm starting to do, here they are in a row. You're starting to give it a little bit more depth. His eyes look a little more badass. Look at this building shot with them running out of it. It's fucking hilarious. It's so fun. Look at this. These cool eye shots. Look, I'm giving Danger Dog his own eyes instead of just everyone the same eyes, you know? You want to give him the character traits, personality. You're going to have a firefight with the Nasties at the end. This is great. There's an ant on it. Ugh, I thought I killed all of you little shits. Got book 3, which is just called book 3, of course. And it's more of the same action. Radical Rabbit just throwing knives. Die. You know, you learn more and more the more you make these books. I don't know why this had to be a trilogy. It just felt more, I just felt my way through it. And that's one of the cool things about being a kid is you don't overthink everything and make everything this rigorous, stressful decision. You know what you do? You just have fun. You do it just to make it happen, to enjoy it. You know, I'm experimenting with panels here. You know, he knocks a guy into a vat. Guess what that's probably from? What came out in '89? Batman. So my book had to reflect that. And then I started book 4, and it looks like I didn't finish it. Yeah, it stops. It just stops. I'm doing this type of paneling where I draw these big messy panels and I don't connect them in any meaningful, like in a good way. But yeah, and there's the original. This is the original pencils. So this has been, you know, quite a long time since I made this book. And then over the years, I made other books. I made a book right after I graduated high school. I actually made a comic with an artist. We worked as a team. I wrote my first comic book script. I've been doing this for a long time and then not doing it for a long time. And I work on other things. I've worked in film. I've been in bands. I've done it all, man. I've run tea houses. I've been a security guard for like a rough and tumble rock and roll club. I've done it all. Hi. And I've had this guy coming along the way. This is something that you could pick up and do too. You just have to do it. Don't worry about it. Have fun with it. Draw what you want to see on the page and enjoy the hell out of it. I'm getting a lot of emotion here. I gotta admit, like seeing all this is kind of it's amazing. So thank you guys for coming along with me on this. This is my Road to Comic. Episode 1. What's great is after this one, the next one, we're going to cover what I made after high school when I worked at Kinko's and I could print off a book and bind it. I just want to thank you for checking this out with me. What do you think? 9-year-old me? Pretty good start? I think so, and I'm not trying to brag about it or anything. I'm trying to say that I just had some great influencers with Eastman and Laird and those Ninja Turtles, like a lot of kids probably did, a lot of artists probably did. That was quite a hit for a reason. So yeah, man, I'm really proud to share this with you guys, and I just hope you'll check out my book that's coming in May to Indiegogo. It's Monster M.D. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and please come check me out on Twitter at Rise Again. My name's Von Klaus. And subscribe to my YouTube. I will keep making cool stuff like this. This is only episode 1. You get to see all the other books I've made over the years and kind of watch me evolve, so to speak. And yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing all of them with you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night.